So I do have a repeat. I have another cow here, which it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, so that's that. Hello again and welcome back to March Main's Midlife Dolly Crisis. And today is kind of a blind box day, but it's not so blind because I've got these, which are two of the first series of the Pennies Box Tiny BJDs. I know what's in these, or at least I hope I know what's in these, because I ordered specific ones. So, as a lot of you will probably know by now, there are two other waves of Pennies Box sort of dolls, which have come out. One of them, the second wave is quite different to the first wave, and I pretty much decided I probably wasn't going to get any of them. And the third wave has kind of gone back a bit to this kind of design, but their bodies are... they're basically like centaurs kind of thing. So they've got like a horse body with the kind of anime sort of this kind of head and torso basically, but with a horse body. I don't think I'm going to get any of those either, but I guess I should never say never, really, should I? But yeah, so I basically ordered these from AliExpress. I ordered two that I didn't have because obviously the last time, if you remember, I did end up getting a double. But yeah, I thought as I'm probably not going to get any of the second or the third series, maybe I should treat myself and get some from the first series, which I did actually want. So yeah, so we're going to open these and hopefully they are the ones that I'm expecting. If not, then I guess it's on camera, so I'll be able to prove that, you know, I didn't get what I ordered. So yeah, let's have a look and see which ones I've got. Okay, so here are the Pennies boxes. Have a quick look on the side. We've kind of seen them before now, really, haven't we? We probably don't need to see them again. But yeah, there are 6 of them. There's a mystery one as well. It's hopefully going to be no mystery to me when I open these because I basically ordered some which I didn't have. They've been opened at the bottom, which I'm presuming is the way that they find out which one it is inside. I don't think they actually have codes on them, or at least none that are discernible to me, of which one is in the box. There might be on there, but obviously it could be in Chinese. So yeah, let's get them open. I probably will just open them from the bottom because obviously that's kind of where they've got them from. So... there we go, that was easy. So here we go. So this is the cat one. Now I mistakenly before presumed that she was actually meant to be a red panda, but no, she's meant to be a cat, I believe. It's a shame because you think a red panda would be a bit more interesting than just a cat, but there you go. I know she hasn't been the most popular one. I think because people are put off by the colours, but I actually quite like the colours of her. So here we go. So she does have a winky eye, which is also a little bit odd, I suppose. She's got the sort of the shiny hair that they've all got. She's got little kind of like, I suppose these are meant to be sort of hair clips in her hair. She's got, now, has she got ears? You see, this is kind of part of a bow that seems to be the back of her head. So I'm not sure that they're actually meant to be, you'll have to excuse her bum, sorry. I'm not sure if they're actually meant to be ears or they're just meant to be part of the bow. I'm not really sure. But obviously she got her actual ears there as well. But yeah, so that is her. And obviously she comes with the usual little dress. They are all quite similar. But obviously kind of different colours She's got the socks, which I actually find very annoying, to be honest, but there we go. So let's put this dress on her. She is at least easy to dress because they've got the Velcro all the way down, which is good. And obviously, as we know, they are strong dolls. As I mentioned before, they are a little bit kind of like, they don't always stay where you want them to stay. But I don't know if maybe with the more kind of posing that they do, they get better with time. I'm not sure if that is a thing or not. So you'll have to let me know in the comments if it is. I've not particularly posed mine a lot. I'd really like to get sort of like doll stands for them, to be honest, so they can actually stand up properly. So if you know of any, or what kind of size I'd need to get, please also drop that down in the comments below. So now you get to watch me struggle with the socks, which is always great. I might not put the socks on, but I think if I don't put the socks on, I think the shoes don't stay on, and the shoes don't seem to want to stay on anyway, which is another slight issue with them, I would say. That's kind of one of the reasons I wouldn't. On the one hand, I think, oh, they'd make great travel dolls, but on the other hand, it's like, oh, well, actually, no, because the shoes would literally keep dropping off. Yeah, the shoes are very loose, so you do need to actually try and get the socks on to keep the shoes on, but they don't seem to want to stay on anyway. So let's get this on here. There we go. So she's got pink shoes. I think they've all got different coloured shoes, to be honest. Kind of match their outfits. Actually, hers seem to be staying on a bit better. Maybe it kind of all depends. But yeah, I actually think she's very cute. I know a few people don't like her because the kind of colours are quite garish, I guess, compared to some of the other ones. But I actually do quite like her. So that is her. So let's open the other one and see which one I got, because I'll be damned if I can remember. It wasn't actually a lot more to get them knowing which one it is than it was to actually just get a sort of a blind one. Yep, here we go. So this one, I believe, is called, it's like the wolf one, I think. I think it's a wolf. And she's got kind of like blue tones and I think purple. Although, is it blue or... No, it wasn't quite what I was expecting. So her hair has got a kind of an ombre effect. So it goes from kind of like a grey or a kind of a dark colour to sort of like a light, kind of like sort of a see-through blue almost. Don't know if you can see. But yeah, so basically she's got kind of darker sort of roots, and then it kind of comes down into a sort of an ombre effect with the sort of the blue or the purple. And I have to admit, I do have issues with that colour, with those colours. So it might look different to you than it does to me. She's also got some little kind of like, I think sort of hair bobbly things in her head. Two little kind of ball things there, and then obviously she does have the kind of the ears on top as well, which kind of formed from the hair, I guess. But yeah, so she's very sweet. She doesn't have a winky eye. She has just regular eyes, but she's got the kind of the blushing on the cheek, and she's got kind of like blue eyes. What I thought might be interesting is if we actually compared her body to the body of Bonnie, who of course was the rabbit blind box doll that I got recently. So I'm going to just grab her and we'll have a quick look. Okay, so here we go. So these are the two dolls. So obviously we have our Penny's Box one here, and then over here we've got the Bonnie doll. So there's obviously some differences. This one is a bit chunkier around the hips, whereas this one is a bit less chunky. This one has quite a flat torso, whereas this one appears to have almost like bosoms, I suppose. The plastic seems quite different as well, in that this one seems quite sort of matte and this one is a bit sort of shinier. And there are some bigger differences with the joints, I would say. So the joints for the arm, I would probably say are quite similar. Although kind of stringing wise, I kind of feel like the Bonnie one is a bit better. And I'm not sure why that would be. I know that she has string basically which just attaches the arms. And then she has a separate one that goes through the body. I don't know if that would be the same in all these kind of dolls. I'm not an expert on BJDs, unfortunately. So that might just be a regular thing. But yeah, her kind of limbs seem to want to sort of stay a bit more than hers do. In that, as I mentioned before, she does seem a bit like, you know, a bit kicky in that she won't always hold the pose kind of thing. And she'll immediately want to kind of scrunch up more. So yeah, so arm-wise, I think we're pretty much similar. Obviously, there's a difference with the kind of the modelling of the torso. But again, we do have the whole sort of like, not waist, but sort of like torso sort of movement there. This one is a bit lower down. So this one, I guess you could count as the waist. So she's quite stiff there. And it's less of a kind of a fluid movement because of the way that she's sort of moulded, I guess. But yeah, she can twist, but it's less kind of smooth, whereas this one is a lot smoother. This one seems almost like a ball joint kind of within that part and the kind of the top of the torso. Leg wise, if we go down, this one has got a bit more articulation because she's also got the kind of the twisted thigh movement there, whereas this one hasn't. She's literally just got thighs and then knees. And this one has got kind of like a double jointed knee, like that. And this one is still a good knee, but it's kind of, it's a different design. It's a different design here, I would say. And then they both got articulation in the ankle. Maybe this one is more tightly strung. I'm not sure if she's tight or not. It's just, she has less articulation at the ankle in that her feet just want to kind of spring back. Whereas this one, you can sort of pose her at the ankle a bit better, I think, maybe. But again, she does keep wanting to do the whole kick-up thing. So it's kind of swings and roundabouts, I guess, with these. I suppose they are kind of made by two different companies, so that might be one of the reasons why they are a little bit different. I would say that the Bonnie ones' bodies are slimmer than the penny box ones. So I guess she could definitely wear the clothes from Penny's box, but they might be a bit bigger on her. And I'm not sure if the clothes that fit Bonnie would fit the penny box dolls. Only because they're elasticated. They seem quite snug fitting on the waist. I don't know if they would go round the waist here, because there is quite a big difference, I would say, sort of waist wise and tummy wise. But yeah, so that is basically the sort of comparison between the two. Okay, so here we go. So these were the two that I got today. Interestingly, the wolf one has dark coloured socks on, which I wasn't quite expecting. And judging by the pictures, she's the only one, apart from the mystery one, I don't know about the mystery one, but from the regular one, she's the only one to have a different coloured sock. So I thought that was quite interesting. These are, I'd say this is the whole lot that I've got, but I do have one more, but I can't find the cow one at the moment. But anyway, these are the penny box, obviously. What are your thoughts on them? I know you've probably said it before. Please comment down below what you think of them. Would you consider getting the full set of them? Have you got the second wave and the third wave? Maybe you have. I'm just not that keen, to be honest. But I'm really glad that I've got 2 more here. So the only one I don't have, obviously, I do have the cow, but she's AWOL at the moment, is the rabbit one. Do I need her to complete the collection or not? And then where do I draw the line? Because there's also the mystery one, which I think was a goldfish one or some kind of fish one, which I'm not really sure what I think of her. And I think she'd be very difficult to get and probably very expensive. But anyway, I'm happy with the little set that I've got. Let me know what you think of them down in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the other penny box dolls. I'm sure there'll be a 4th wave as well, because I think they're still quite popular. And if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Please share the video if you know anyone who might like this kind of thing. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Until the next time, have a great evening, have a great week, and I will see you very soon. Bye.